Good morning and welcome to another session of TGIM. I am so sorry that I can't be there with each and every one of you this morning. Literally, as this video shows, I am in Milwaukee ready to present to Fast Track Academy, which is 50 of Northwestern Mutual's top advisors in their first 4 years. Many of you in the room have been there, and I know many of you will get there in your first 4 years. So before I jump into some of the recognition and some of the overall things I want to just share with you today, I want to share with you my theme for the month. And the theme is make the most important thing the most important thing. And so many of you have heard me say that. And I'm talking business and personal lives, right? So during the day, are you in early, getting your case prep done, going through emails? During the day, rather than shuffling through paper or emails or taking really long lunches, whatever the case may be, are you being really, really efficient with your time? Are you getting your dials in early and often? Are you trying to get to 5 or 6 points by the middle of the day? Are you winning the day? At home at night, are you intentional with your family? Are you making sure your phone is to the side and you're there with your kids, your spouse, your girlfriend, your parents, your friends? So make the most important thing the most important thing. And many of you have heard me say that over and over again. Second thing here is, I just want to reflect for a moment. What a great summer. As a district, we had the chance to get together a handful of times. But on a personal level, I had so much fun watching each and every one of you go on vacations and enjoy time with your friends and your family. I love the videos and the pictures on Facebook and Instagram. So I just hope each and every one of you are working every single day towards living your best lives. So let's jump in here and let's go over some activity and production for the district. Excuse me as I pull up some of my notes here. Okay, so we're going to start with some production. So first off, Eric Fernando, 7.5 lives in the month of August. Matt Musia, 8.7 lives and 7.7 new clients. So way to go finishing up your first 6 months there with a very strong 6th month. David Sutton, over 700 dials in the month of August. Keep that up. That is the type of dials you want to be at. You want to be 600 to 800 plus every single month. As a district, we made 713 meetings and kept 369. Do the quick math. It's a little bit over 50%. That's 52%. I recognize not each and every one of you are at 50%. I recognize some of you are at 70 or 75. But find those in the room that are at 70 or 60% and ask them what they're doing. Is it the way they're confirming? Is it their phoning language? Is it the type of clients they're calling on? While I look at our individual numbers and our district numbers, many of you are becoming more and more efficient. Our made-to-kept ratios are increasing. Our average size household is increasing. For the month, we had 106 fact finders and 400 referrals. Those are two very specific areas we want to increase. So many of you have always heard me talk about the 3 main metrics I follow: skill, effort, and then market. Skill is the ability to get 2 points per meeting. Effort is the ability to keep 3 meetings on average per day. You do those 2 things, then we could really start to define the market. Do you want to really only specialize in business owners or physicians or attorneys or teachers, whatever the case may be? At that point, we could identify market once skill and effort are determined. Okay, I want to jump in and I really want to, actually a few more quick things, sorry. Let's see here. We went over dials, went over fact finders, referrals, kept. So, 50 is kind of that magic number. We had 3 people keep over 50 meetings in the month of August. Mick Cimarelli, 53 meetings. Anthony DiMeglio, 59. And I'm excited to share with you, I broke 70 client meetings kept for the first time ever in my career. I had 71. So I was really excited about the way August wrapped up there with the kept meetings. What I'd like to do next is I'd like to highlight 4 stars in our district. First is Wes and Somalia. Wes and Somalia, I want to thank the 2 of you. You took time away from your family, away from your practice, and you went to represent our wonderful company in Washington, D.C. at a convention. So I just want to thank you so much for that. I've had the chance to hear a lot about it from the 2 of you, but hopefully you have a chance to share that with the advisors in the room. And Wes, congratulations. I know you had a chance to get some stage time there introducing the keynote speaker, so great job. The next 2 advisors I'd like to highlight are Anthony DiMeglio and Mick Cimarelli. So I'll start with Mick. Mick, 9.4 lives, $7,000, $1,500 of premium, 5.4 new clients. Kept over 53 meetings. Led the district this month with the most fact finders and the most points at 90 points. Doing this all while being an intentional dad, husband, employer, advisor, and friend. So just wanted to say great month to you. Keep that consistency up. I know you're pushing hard for best year ever, and I'm confident that you'll do that. Next, I'd like to highlight Anthony. Anthony had a couple special things happen in the month of August. Anthony, interesting by the way, you wrote 13.65 lives. That was the exact amount of lives you wrote in July. 8,462 of premium, 8.4 new clients. So great new client month. Anthony, you get a spin at the wheel with over 10,000 of premium. So what I'm going to do here for you is give you the choice. You could get a Starbucks gift card, shoe shine, you let me know. The other thing that Anthony did that was really cool in the month of August was Anthony made over 1,000 dials. I have the exact amount of dials here. He made 1,051 dials. Again, all while being a busy advisor, mentor, husband, baby on the way. So great job, Anthony. If I left anything out here, I wanted to take a quick peek at it because it's important. Mick Cimarelli, 17 fact finders, 90 points, and I know I mentioned those two things, but 34 closes. So I am confident September and October are going to be big months for you when you put in 34 closes and of course the 17 fact finders. And lastly, on recognition, I want to recognize Anthony DiMeglio. This Wednesday on September 12th, Anthony will be celebrating the completion of his first 5 years as a Northwestern Mutual advisor. Anthony, it's been so much fun to watch you grow from starting as an intern. Truthfully, I'll tell the entire district, you started before that. When I was in my first couple years, I would give Anthony some of my CRC phone calls, or I was cold calling local or Sinus alumni, and Anthony would help me with that, and he would help track the information and make the calls. So while it's been 5 official years, Anthony, I know you helped me out there for a couple before, and it has just been such a pleasure and an honor, not only as your mentor, but of course as your brother, to watch you grow and mature in this business. So the best is yet to come, my man. The best is yet to come. Let's talk about recruiting for a minute. I want to ask for each and every one of you to help and step up in this space. In a moment, I'm going to share with you how excited I am about the fall and the kickoff of it here. But the fall is one of the most important times for us to start identifying talented people in our communities that are perhaps career disturbed, career frustrated, financially frustrated, not getting enough time with their family, not having the autonomy in their schedule they want. And I want each and every one of you to really, really consider those people you care most about, clients, friends, family, neighbors, personal observations, and work with me and your mentors to help identify those folks. So I appreciate that. In September, we have a new experience happening here. So we have our traditional fast track sales school. And in that traditional class, we have 2 people. We have a gentleman by the name of Ben who found us. And then we have a gentleman by the name of Chris DeLeon. Chris was a college roommate of mine. He's been a client for about 9 years, and we've been talking about the career for about the last year and a half. So I'm really, really excited for him to join us. He's an exciting career changer. He spent some time in finance and then left finance to actually become a track and field coach on a Division II level. So we're really excited for Chris to be here. He'll be at the all-rep meeting today, so please welcome him. And then we have our new onboarding class. As the innovation office here in Princeton, we're having the opportunity to pilot a new way of onboarding financial advisors. It's taking a lot of effort, a lot of teamwork, but we're excited about it. We have 3 people joining us. First is a gentleman by the name of Tayash. He was referred to us by Wes Petaway. So great job, Wes, on identifying some great talent. We really appreciate it. I'm excited for him, and he's starting here in the new onboarding class in September. And then we have Patrick Park, and we have Nazia. So many of you know Nazia. She was helping us as advisors with our medical exams. She is absolutely thrilled to be starting her career here with us at Northwestern Mutual. She has unbelievable talent, scored extremely high on her CP, tons of energy. And for those of you that have worked with her in the past, you know the type of energy, enthusiasm, and passion she brings to what she does. And lastly is a gentleman by the name of Patrick Park. Very excited. Patrick Park was a referral. I asked one of my clients for rep referrals, and he told me that his brother was had just graduated. This gentleman scored an 18 on his CP, was an Arizona State University swimmer, coached by Michael Phelps, holds records there and at the Petty School here in Hightstown. He is definitely very humble about his outstanding collegiate performance, but I'm really excited for you to get to know him and, of course, all 5 of the people I just mentioned. So please give them a warm welcome when you see them. Both Ben and Chris will be there at the all-rep meeting this morning. And then lastly is PX. So we, as you know, have the opportunity here to pioneer PX, and I just want to thank you. Many of you have spent some quality time with our team here locally, the activators. You've asked lots of great questions. I appreciate you engaging in this, and I do know that this is the future of planning. I've had the great privilege of being on the co-creation committee. I'm actually going to be in Arizona later this month for 2 days, specifically on the PX topic, helping with the planning, refining it. So any feedback that you have, always share that with me, of course with Paula, John Rule. We all appreciate the feedback. With that, I'd like to introduce our speaker for today. So over the last couple months, some of the topics that you've asked me about have been, I should say, the one in particular that I've heard is the annual review. Now, I know for our class of 2018 advisors in the room, this may not feel as relevant, but I promised you it will soon. So I've asked Anthony DiMeglio to talk about the annual review, and I asked him that for a couple reasons. One, he leads our network office in RD conversions every year. He's one of our perennial term conversion leaders. And I've watched him. His annual review process is strategic. It's holistic. He's gathering assets and getting new referrals and updating clients during those meetings. So I've asked Anthony to share with you essentially what he does to schedule an annual review, what his annual reviews look like, and what he does after the annual reviews. So please give a round of applause as Anthony DiMeglio joins you for the next 30 minutes to share with you his annual review process. Thanks, Anthony. Have a great week, everybody. Enjoy the all-rep meeting and can't wait to get back to the office and work with everybody tomorrow. Have a great day.